Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's DLloyd. So I will be back on Monday with the regular videos, but I have to do a voiceover for today. Have a pair of videos that I definitely want to talk about. Of course, there'll be another video coming out later today. Now, something that happened over Thanksgiving break, at least for me, Markelle Fultz and what is going on with him in the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, I made videos over the past month, I believe about 2 of them, saying how I believe that Philly should trade Markelle Fultz. I made one towards the beginning of the season when he was making some shots and people were kind of hyped up about Markelle Fultz again. My main reason of saying this was because I believe that's when Markelle Fultz's value was at the highest it was going to be, at least for this season. I'm one of those guys who, after watching Markelle Fultz, I'm kind of off of the Markelle Fultz bandwagon. I think he's a bust. I think a lot of it is mental. I don't think it's just a pure shoulder injury. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it is a shoulder injury and he can improve it and can become the same guy we've seen out of Washington. But for me, just seeing him not really have a shooting form, looks like he's forgetting how to shoot, just making stuff up at the free throw line now. I'm not really on that Markelle Fultz bandwagon. And if you don't believe Markelle Fultz is going to be that guy, to me, you have to trade him while you have that value of him still being the first overall draft pick. So I was coming from it from that perspective that I think the Sixers should trade him. Now, on Thanksgiving, we heard some reports that Markelle Fultz doesn't want to return to the Philadelphia 76ers. But then him and the team came out. They said that was not true. He's just seeing the shoulder specialist. He will be back. But now we have more reports coming out now that it's not Markelle Fultz that doesn't want to return. But now Philly looks like they may want to move on from Markelle Fultz, and they are no longer including him in their long-term plans. Now, is either of this true? I think, of course, is in the middle. I think for Philly, if they could trade him and get something valuable back, they will. I think for Markelle Fultz, he will definitely take a fresh start somewhere else. He's seen the trade for Jimmy Butler. He's seen now he is the 3rd point guard on that team. I think Markelle Fultz wants another opportunity somewhere else. I think it makes sense for Philly to want to trade him. But now you have the issue that we waited this long. We allowed teams to see Markelle Fultz struggle again. He's now gone from the team. How is this going to impact his trade value? And I had to tell you, it's not that great. His trade value is probably at an all-time low right now. So now I kind of have the opposite sentiment. I'm saying if you want to trade Markelle Fultz, you can't really do it right now. I don't see you getting, the value for Markelle Fultz that you would have gotten earlier in the season. If he comes back and he could perform at a good rate, maybe you can impress him, showcase him off a little bit, then maybe you could try to trade him. I think at this point, if it's me and I'm Elton Brand, the GM of the Philly, I'm rolling the dice and kind of taking a shot on Markelle Fultz. I don't think it's going to happen. Like I said, I think he is a bust, but I don't see you getting really anything valuable in return. Now, if somebody comes and they give me an offer I can't refuse, they give me a 1st-round pick, they give me a player that I could insert into my lineup, a guy who has potential, of course I'll make that trade. Or even if I get an offer from another guy who hasn't lived up to expectations yet, but I think he could turn it around and end up being that guy, I make that trade because I believe in that guy long term. When I look at Markelle Fultz, I don't believe in it long term. And if that's the case, you definitely have to go ahead and try to trade him. But you guys let me know what you guys think about this in the comments section below. Do you believe that Philly should trade Markelle Fultz? Do you believe these rumors that are going out right now? Or do you think they should hold on to Markelle Fultz and maybe either try to keep him long term or try to wait until his value goes back up and then try to trade Markelle Fultz? You guys let me know how you guys feel about that in the comments section below. It's your boy DLloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.